Festive plants are a great way to bring the holiday spirit into your home, but choosing the right plant and making it all last all season long can really be a little tricky, and that is why Kindal Marin, the Director of Marketing at Bell Nursery, is here to explain how to care for a poinsettia, and she's also going to show us how to make a holiday centerpiece. Great. Kindal, welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
You know, every holiday season, my grandmother would always have poinsettias in her home, and she would bring you one. So I always think of her when I look at these plants. Are they as popular here? Are they as popular in other countries, I'm wondering, as they are here in America?
You know, I actually don't know about the other countries. I know that in America they are the #1 selling potted plant, but in the 6 weeks before Christmas, everybody sells more poinsettias than any other plant during the year.
Many people think that they are dangerous, that they can be harmful to children and pets. Set the record straight.
It is a myth. In order for a 50-pound child to get sick off of a poinsettia, I think it's something like they'd have to eat 500 leaves. So you'd have to come into our greenhouse and do a lot of damage to even get a stomach ache. So they aren't poisonous. You can get an upset stomach if you were to eat too many of them.
All right, so no need if you have small children in the house to keep these up high.
No, and same goes for pets. It's also a myth that they're poisonous to pets, but that is not true.
How many different varieties are we talking about when it comes to this plant?
Oh gosh, we grow upwards of 20. We probably grow a dozen red and a dozen of the pinks, the whites, the mixes.
And how long could you get a plant like this to last if you took proper care of it?
If you took good care of it and you grew it in your home in this region, you could certainly get a couple months of enjoyment out of it where you still get the color. Once the cooler temperatures start to go away, it would carry you through, but it would not be as attractive. So it's really sort of enjoy it for the holidays, start over again next year.
Would you describe this plant as high maintenance or low maintenance?
It's really low maintenance. The only thing you need to do is make sure that you keep it away from drafts and excessive heat, whether it's next to your fireplace or sitting by your front door where the cold comes in as you open the door. That it doesn't like. They like to stay reasonably moist, but not soggy and not overly dry.
Okay.
Water it, if you're running your heat in your house, water it 2 or 3 times a week.
Sounds good. And should you remove the dried leaves when they get that way?
You'll start to see that there's a few that just need to go, and you just pull those off, and it's usually just a branch or something that will come out, and the rest of your plant will look fresh.
Tell us about some of the other plants that you have here.
Well, orchids are increasingly popular all times of year, but certainly this time of year, and we're doing a great promotion right now where our 6-inch orchids are $8.88, which makes them so affordable that everybody can try it. Typically, people overcare for them, so we think that they're expensive and they're high maintenance, so we want to overcare for them, but they really thrive on neglect. So if you just leave it alone, water it once a week real well, let it dry out completely between waterings. Most people overwater. They will continue to bloom for weeks. These orchids could bloom easily into February.
Isn't that very interesting? It's such a beautiful plant. People think that they probably require so much,
yeah, they
but
look
not very
so
much
delicate
at all.
that you just want to love them and take care of them, but we tend to smash them that way.
And here's one of my favorite plants, the lily.
Yeah, the peace lily. Great for Christmas. Adds a little bit of white. We've stuck a little something in here just to dress it up. Over there, I've done one in a container that I added with a blue orchid just to give us a little extra color.
This is the only plant that I don't kill, so I do pretty well with these. This is a low maintenance plant.
It is one of those hard to kill house plants that's great for beginners. And they're great. They talk to you. So if it needs water, it's going to wilt down and it's going to say, I'm thirsty, and then you're going to water it and it's going to perk right back up.
I like that because I always tell my kids, the plant's like this, go give it some water.
Exactly.
It perks right back up.
That's true for many of them, but it's a real forgiving one.
Of course. And over here, is this another version of the lily over here?
That is a calla lily, yes. Same kind of thing. Real happy. I just dropped this one. We sell them just in a decorative foil, and I put it in an upgraded pot just so you can see what you can do with it. But again, that one likes some bright light, likes to stay moist but not soggy, and gives you a little unique color. I love the spotted leaves on that.
Oh, that is very pretty. And the gold foil is quite festive.
Sure.
In this pot, with the poinsettia plant, you have several small plants all together. So no need to buy one big one. You can buy small ones and make a nice arrangement.
One of my favorite things to do is to get containers that I love, and I love this one with the birds on it. I think it just screams winter. So I took some of our 4-inch poinsettias and I just dropped 4 of them in here. I left the foil on because I think the little shine that you get from it is pretty, but you stick them in there, you take off the tags, and to me that's a centerpiece. It's low enough that you could have a conversation across the table with your friends, but it's pretty and festive, and certainly if you wanted to expand it, you could add candles in the middle and really dress it up. So I'm all for putting plants in containers and just being able to take them apart then and reusing them.
When do you know that you need to repot a plant like this?
Well, the poinsettias, as we talked about,
They're
you're
temporary
probably going
plants.
to not keep them forever.
But with a lily,
A lily, typically, you know, once you buy it from us, you've got a year or two in the container that it's in, and if you're going to upgrade, you want to upgrade to the next size pot. You never want to make it too big because then they sort of get lost. And just use some good.
all right, we should tell people that they can find all the Bell Nursery flowers at Home Depot.
That's right.
So go to Home Depot and buy some plants, give them to your family and friends. We thank you so much, Kindal Marin, for coming